A crime scene on one of the main roads through the London borough of Croydon. A bus that was full of school children at around 8:30 and a tent at the spot where a 15-year-old girl was stabbed in the neck and died before she could be taken to hospital. She was a private school girl and witnesses say she may have had an argument with a boy who tried to give her flowers. The bus driver and passers-by tried to save her and her friends had to be comforted by strangers.
These two 15-year-olds that were with the young girl at point of incident are absolutely devastated. One wants to know what they could have done differently to keep her life.
Detectives said a 17-year-old boy had been arrested.
He remains in custody and will be questioned by detectives. We remain in the early stages of our investigation. However, based on what we know so far, we are not looking for anyone else in connection with this offence. From our initial inquiries, we believe the suspect may have known the victim.
Witnesses said the weapon used in the attack looked like a long knife with a jagged edge. Teenage stabbings have remained a persistent problem in the capital. What was unusual this time is that it was a teenage girl on her way to school. Of all the homicides in England and Wales in the year to March last year, the most common age group for victims was 16 to 24, with 122 deaths. But there were 69 victims who were teenagers between the age of 13 and 19. In 74% of those deaths, the weapon used was a knife or sharp implement. The head of London's main police force, Sir Mark Rowley, went to the scene this afternoon. Homicides of teenagers in the capital peaked 2 years ago and then fell back last year, but are on the rise again.
The impact this has had on the community is immense. It is devastating that another young life has been taken, and we, the community, stand with our partners and the family in honouring that grief and that mourning.
Old Palace of John Whitgift School, where the girl had just started year 11, her GCSE year, said the whole school was deeply shocked by the senseless and tragic death of a much-loved and valued friend and pupil. Daniel Sanford, BBC News, Croydon.